What's up, Bubba? Kevin? How are y'all? Whew. I ain't worn my glasses in so long. Keep bumping them against my eyelashes and stuff. How are y'all tonight? What's up, Marco? Jim? Do not know how crazy we'll get tonight. We got a few things we can work on, that's for sure. And I'm gonna go through some mail calls. Live mail call. I've already opened them, but we'll go over them since I really don't do the long forms. I usually just stream everything, so we'll stream some mail calls and might work on some leather. Got a couple of knives I want to kind of polish up. One that I carry, one that's going off on a trade. What's up, Louie? Just gonna kind of fart around, putz around, whatever you want to call it, piddle. I got JO Venture slip I need to get glued together. It's looking really good. Got it antiqued and dyed and painted. Then there's the back. So I got to get it glued together so I can sew it. And then got the back of Chris Geary's dyed so we can get it together. This pancake has really pissed me off the way the dye has gone. It's like really dark right here. It's really light here. What's up, Jim? So I'm gonna try one more thing, and if that don't work, I think I'm gonna chunk it and I'm gonna redo it because I'm just not happy with it. So if y'all know me, y'all know that I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my leather work. So if it ain't right, it ain't leaving the house or the shop or whatever you want to call it. Kind of started a project today, a personal project, something I've been thinking about for a while. Got it took apart, and then realized I didn't have the right size pin material to put it back together, so I'm gonna have to find my micrometer, measure the pins that come out of it, and then order some pin material so I can put it back together, because I want it to look factory. And I've talked about it. It's not any kind of secret or nothing. Just it was raining today, and I was kind of going stir crazy. Didn't want to necessarily do any leather work, but wanted to do something. So that's what I did. Make sure I get this thing turned the right way. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do thread wise. I may just do white because I don't want to really take away from the lettering and all that on this slip. May do black, just so all your attention is on the bright lettering. I don't know. Got a belly full of food for dinner, and I was about to just sit back down on the couch and say, I changed my mind. But Alicia's going to work on her nails, and the kids aren't here, so I've been sitting on the couch all day, so I'm like, screw it, I might as well be productive, you know. Man, I'm having a good weekend, George, so far. We ain't done nothing. We went to the convenience center, which is like where we take our trash, and then went to the dollar store and picked up a few things, and Brother, that was it. That is all we did today. Sat on our butts the rest of the time. So let's go over this first one. This is actually from Jedi Jim. I had said, I don't know how it even come up, but I somehow didn't get any of those awesome prayer bracelets that he sends out. And I never thought anything of it, not upset or anything, but and I think I'd said something about not having them, and he said he'd send me some. So, but what he didn't tell me was all the other stuff he's gonna send me. So, like I said, I've already opened these up, but we'll go over it. We're waiting on paint dry. So I got the bracelets. Got a red one, a pink one, and then a blue one. I've already worn the blue one. I think the pink and the red one will go to the girls, Ollie and Tori, and then I'll keep the blue one. Alicia said to let the girls have them. So I will give those to them. But me and Jim had gone back and forth with some some emails and stuff about Hot Wheels. And so he sent me some Hot Wheels to go with my Hot Wheels collection that I've got at work. I got them hanging on my cubicle. So here is one. This is a first edition from 2003. Is it a Mustang? Yeah, it's a Mustang. Got the big blower with the dual quads on the top. And then this is the Star Spangled 2 1965 Mustang. Obviously fits the theme of the channel, super patriotic. And then this one is Star Spangled 2, but this is this 63 Corvette. And he told me these were all doubles that he had, so he wasn't taken away from his collection. But the kicker, and this one hit me a little bit just because this is right around the corner, but a Father's Day Nomad. I think that's a Nomad. No, it's a Buick. I should have known because of the body line right there. Isn't that cool? That is awesome. So these will go to work with me. Monday I will get them with my, and a Zippo. No, a buck card, which I did not have. So that was super awesome. Jim, thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. Oh, what's up, Mike? Deadhead Leather Co. So let's see where this glue is at. I think we're good. Sounds like somebody's here. I'll be right back, fellas. Sounds like it's in the driveway. Nah, he's across the street. So that'll get J.O.'s slip glued together. Yeah, it got here okay, brother. I meant to shoot you a message. Oh, it's okay, Jim. Don't worry about it, brother. No big deal. Alicia's youngest, Tori, loves bracelets. And she's not out here. When she's here, she doesn't come out a lot, so people don't know that she's here. So I've been trying to let people know that Ollie's here, and y'all see Ollie a lot, but Tori is here a lot too. So, which ain't no big deal. So, and then we'll let that sit for a minute. And then this is from John at J.O. Ventures, and me and him have done a slip swap. He's already sent his, and this is the one that I'm doing for him. So he sent me his. Like I said, I've already looked at them. Got me some of the OGJO stickers. And he wrote a note explaining why there's two and not one. So this is the one that he made for the swap. And it's got almost like it's jigging, and he told me how he did it. It's really neat. This is for like a 47 pattern and smaller, so 47 fits perfect, and 18 mini trappers, stuff like that. Has a really cool lanyard with the bead on it, and then it's got my name on it. He told me that this jigging thing is something new, first time he'd ever done it. And he did a test slip, and here's the test slip he did, and it's got my initials on it. So he sent me 2 slips, which I absolutely love these. I didn't have any JO slips or any kind of leather products from him, and these are going to be a treasured addition to my slip collection that I have. I actually don't have a lot from other makers. I have John's, I have JO's, I have an Arizona EDC slip, and then I've got one each from Knife Crazy and Carolina Knives. And I think that is all of the other makers that I have. So, oh, John, I love these, brother. I absolutely love them. This one is going to be in my pocket tomorrow with my EDC. So, and I think I'm going to use this one for my smaller stuff, for like my peanuts and my pen knives that I carry. So that's, I didn't have a skinny one like that for those smaller knives, so that was perfect. So, brother, I thoroughly appreciate the trade, the maker swap, and yeah, I just thank you very much. So that is the mail calls for the day. I've had this knife for a while, and I got it. Where did this come from? I think I got this in as an extra in a trade, but it's the OCC mini trapper. And these were like the early 2000s. This is a 2006 Ford Dot. 2006, yeah. But the shield was missing. So I was holding on to it, and I thought about blowing it apart and doing something custom with it, either doing a single blade or a bear head or something. And I've got some extra mini trapper parts laying around. I thought about doing a double clip point. Yeah, I got the right shield. So I was like, you know what? And I pulled it out last week and got to looking at it, and I didn't look at it before, and it's actual bone. I thought it was just synthetic. So I was like, darn, bone covers. Let me see if I can get the right shield from Case. So went through that process and got that shield in today. So it's got the actual OCC shield in it. So I'm going to get this cleaned up. I offered this up to a good friend of mine, Kerry Buchanan, on Facebook. Can't remember what he calls his page. Is it Blue Ridge Knives or something? He does a lot of buying, selling, and trading. So me and him have an ongoing back and forth trade. And this is going in a box with a few other things to take care of some of the stuff that I've gotten from him and that I have coming. So I think we're going to clean this up. And it really, there's nothing wrong with it. The blades are perfectly fine. The blades are all there. It's stainless, just needs a good cleaning. I'm going to polish the bolsters. So if he gets it and wants to turn around and sell it, he can put it right out there. Doesn't have to do anything with it. So we're going to clean that up. And then I also have this green copper head, not a copper lock. That's got the Warncliffe and the green. I think this is green carbon or Kevlar. I don't think they call it micarta. Could be wrong. Got this in on a trade and just wanted to polish the bolsters up. It had been pocket carried a whole bunch, which is perfectly fine. I just want to get those bolsters cleaned up. The main blade has some really fine scratches that'll just polish out, and I carried it today on my belt with a in a pancake sheath, and then also carried the Civivi Praxis I got from Terry in our trade, the last trade we did. I've been carrying this a lot. Hadn't shown it in my Instagram posts as much, but it's just about been an everyday knife. So been really liking it. What's up, Cliff? Glad to see you, brother. So let's see here. Let's get this slip trimmed up. Maybe get it. Tell you what, let's see if we can't get this thing sewn up tonight, and then I can get it finished out tomorrow, maybe beginning of the week. I thought about doing something really crazy with the sewing, and I don't think it would wear really well. I think it would be harmful to the leather. I was going to use copper wire and do a double whip stitch in copper wire, but I just don't think it would have lasted. Oh, you're good, Jo. You're good. Just talking about some of the ideas that I had, and I don't want to do something and it not last, or it not, because the copper can react with the tannins and veg tan leather, and the leather will actually rot. So, and then I thought about doing like a thinner, not silver, but and not stainless, because stainless is hard to bend. Maybe it was silver that I looked at, but I don't know. I don't know how well that would do in the pocket. I've seen like belt sheaths done for like custom fixed blades and stuff like that. That's done with that, and I thought that was really cool. Just don't know if this is the right project to do that on. So look away. Oh man. I hope all of y'all have had a good day today. Like I said, we got out this morning and did some running, and which, I mean, we didn't go 5 miles away from the house. I didn't even really need to do any housework today. Just a little bit of laundry. And that's kind of finishing up right now. So we just been vegging, man. We've been going and going and going. It's getting down to the end of the school year, and school's getting crazy. So the buses are crazy, and I'm busy. So just needed a good day to just sit and not do anything, you know. I don't even have my contacts in. I'm wearing glasses. Hadn't done anything with my hair today. We just out here doing life all natural. So probably should have been out here working all day, but I don't want to say, I have been worried about burning out, because I am out here a lot, and I've been trying to be very conscious about that. And it's hard for me when I have, like, I got a lot, man. The book is full. Like, once these pancakes are done, I've got slips that have been ordered in the last couple of days. A pocket organizer. Gonna try my hand at a pocket organizer. And you know, and I'm here for it. I like that people want my stuff. It tells me that people enjoy it. They like seeing it. They like having it. They want it. And I'm just trying really hard not to get burned out. So trying to be very, very conscious of that. So I could have been out here all day today. And like I said, I did for a little bit working on that. Oh, I can show you all that. We're just kind of showing everything today. So this started life as a 6254 amber bone trapper. And it's carbon steel. I got it in a trade, and when I got it in the trade, the guy I traded it for was very upfront and said that the spring, the action on the main blade, excuse me, is really, really weak. There's no snap closed. It doesn't retain, it doesn't lock out real good. I'm like, that is fine. And I'm an amber bone fanatic, so I get it. I was like, maybe it just needed a little adjustment. It's tight, and I did everything I could. Nothing would fix it. So I got the harebrained idea that I'm gonna make a single blade trapper out of it, spay blade only. So I have blown it apart. Here's the covers. Here's the spay blade and the spring. I've got the other stuff sitting in my stash of extras. So this is gonna be, I've got to order some pin material. This is gonna be a spay only full-size trapper. Oh, Cliff, I appreciate it, man. Mike, you know I appreciate you. But I didn't even think about what the profile was gonna be when it's put back together. But it is gonna be a super thin knife. This is gonna be a super easy carry, good size knife. And I'll be honest with you, the reason I'm doing a spay only, one, I like the spay blade. And two, the spay blade gets a lot of grief. There's been a lot of grief on the spay blade. It's useless. People don't know how to use it. What's it good for? Blah, 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 blah. And so I'm doing it honestly to ruffle feathers. I don't care. That's just, it is what it is. It's going to be a cool knife. I'm going to do half stops. And then I'm going to do a video once it's all done. I'm going to do a video with it, a long form. And it's going to be very tongue-in-cheek. It's, it's not going to be a serious video, but it's going to be, what can you use a spay blade for? And I'm going to do stuff. I'm going to make peanut butter sandwiches. I'm going to cut boxes open. I'm going to, whatever. So that's going to be a fun project, and it'll fit well in my amber bone collection right next to my other amber bone trapper that I already have. So it'll be the first one on my block to have an amber bone spay only single blade trapper. So with that being said, I just thought y'all would like to see a little insight to my brain, my humor, whatever you want to do. I don't know. Oh yeah, I like the sheep's foot. Spay blade, yeah. I'm a spay blade fan. I like it. Yeah, your clean blade on both knives, yep. So that's gonna be that. I gotta order some pin material, and then that'll be an easy, I'm not gonna film any of that. It's just 3 pins go back together. I've got to get with the bone, you've got to be real careful when you're peening that center pin. I'm going to get, it's called a head spinner tool, and it basically makes those spun heads and like bone and stuff. It makes it a lot easier. So I've got to get that tool, and then I've got to get some bigger, I thought I had the right size pins, but I don't. I got to get some nickel silver pins that are bigger, and then that'll be good to go. So I thought about coming out here and getting started on some of the slips. May still, because this, I have to sand this, and then have to dye the edges and let that dry. So it's not like we're not gonna be done with this tonight. It's just part of the process. And I warned John that it was a bit of a process for my slips. That to bear with me, I'll be done with it as soon as I can. And he'll probably get in the comments here and tell me not to worry about it and rush, but I've already gotten mine, you know. See, I told you he'd say no rush. Probably what I'll do is I'll have this, and I've got a few other things that are going to be ready to ship, and I'll ship everything probably on Friday. So, oh, wait a second. Deadhead Leather, God, just checked out your channel real quick. Awesome stuff. Put some fresh sandpaper on a couple of my sanding blocks for my burnishings. I was watching a leather maker out of Italy. Does high-end bags, stuff like that. And he has, it's a little bitty plane, like a wood plane, but he uses it to even his edges out on his leather. And I'm talking about one slick little tool. So I may have to look at that. Especially on the smaller stuff. The big stuff's easier. The small stuff, I really try to make sure everything's good. Yeah, man, I'll do a maker swap with you. Shoot me an email, brother, and we'll talk about it. It might be a bit on my end. I've got to get caught up a little bit. Worth the wait. John, I appreciate it, man. I really do. When I first came in, and still do, you're one of the guys that I kind of look at as one of like the main pillars of this knife brotherhood community. You, Randy, Big J, good Lord, Terry, you know, y'all are like the pillars of the community. So to be able to do a maker swap with you was an absolute, and is an absolute joy. And I have thoroughly enjoyed doing this. Yes, sir. So all I'm doing, if y'all haven't watched the process of me finishing edges, is I'm just working through some sandpaper on the edges to make sure my edges are good and even. So when I go to burnish, it hopefully will look like one solid piece. that is something I have been really concentrating on, is my burnishing, finishing, and not just concentrating on getting the product out there. Really taking my time and working on my finishing. And that's something that if my dad was still here, he would say the same thing. Because that was something that he was a cabinet maker and a carpenter, and that is some of the things that he always said. I remember working in his shop with him or out on jobs, is, for one, always make sure you look good as far as like your job site. If the customer comes in and you're just roughing it in, you want your stuff to look good, and so on and so on. So I have been working real hard to kind of emulate those teachings into leatherwork. And regardless of what stage we're in it, looking, if you're watching a live, like if somebody didn't know who I was and was just watching for the first time and saw what it looked like when I was tooling or cutting it out or anything like that, what did it look like? So Dennis Whipple, what's up, brother? I ain't seen you around here in a minute. Well, I'm about trying to run out of black dye. So that is all of the edges. See you, big little Mike. Appreciate you, brother. So that's all of our edges dyed. I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll work on burnishing probably tomorrow. So I like to let that dry really, really good before I work on my burnishing. All right, let's look at this problem child. This thing is driving me crazy. I almost want to hit it with some light brown, just the whole thing. He said do some stripes in it, which good. And I know he's not going to be like super hardcore about it, but I like my stuff to look good. And if it don't look good, I don't want it to go out. Oh, I got the itches. John, I appreciate you, brother. My dad was really critical of that show, of This Old House and all that stuff. He said, man, a lot of that stuff that they talk about on that show is really unrealistic. Like, you're not going to be like that. You just got to go in and do it. God, that's some funny stuff. Yeah, I tried to put another coat of green dye on this, and honestly, I think it made it worse. I really do. And it's like he said, he's going to be rolling around on it and scratching it and everything else. But I don't want it to look like junk when he gets it, because, I mean, he is paying for it. I don't want it to look bad. Yeah, Dennis, there is a single spade blade trapper in the works. A little personal project. It's amber bone and carbon steel. So Do you want me to go get it again? I'll show you. Let me go get some water in my cup for my brushes. Be right back. Start the auction. What's no good? The single spade blade? Fan $1. No, you ain't getting my fan. I need my fans. It's nice tonight, but bro, it ain't gonna be much longer. It's gonna be hotter than Hades out here. Oh, woo! I am Miguel. All right, do I want to do this with a dauber or paintbrush? Let's do a paintbrush. We ain't had a good auction over here in a while. I know I shouldn't be so critical, but by God, I don't like this either. Not at all. We'll see how that draws. I ain't happy with it. Yeah, Chris, God dang, man. I hate stressing over it, but brother, I don't want to give you something that I don't like. You know what I mean? Especially you're paying for it. Maybe the combo of the two greens will look good, or the green and the brown will look good. Hell, I don't know. But it's like you said, man, you're going to be laying on it and everything else. But man, I don't know. Probably too critical of myself is what it is. What's up, Emma? Pat Daddy, what's up? All right. I think tomorrow I'll come out here after church and set up my drill press and punch all of the belt loop holes and everything. And start getting stuff packaged up, see where I'm at, because I know I've got, Chris, I know me and you have talked about a couple of other projects and the knives, and I need to see where everything's at. Oh, so let's work on this little mini chopper and the copperhead. Scroll up. Oh, that Parker dude, Dennis, that Parker is, you got a good one on that one, man. Asking the video tonight. What are you asking? What did I miss, Patrick? Sorry. Let's see here. Cliff, Emma, Gary, Beecher. Hey, Mikey, I got the package yesterday. Super happy with it. Package. Oh, that buck. The buck I sent you. Lord, I had to think of like, what did I send? Because I couldn't remember what else I sent you after that pancake, and I'd forgotten we had done that trade. So you're good with it? If you're good with it, if not, let me know and we'll make it right. Because I'm always nervous that trades are going to be, somebody's not going to be happy with it, and not that you aren't, but just a worry. Always a worry. Always in the back of my head. So. Who all is going to Dwayne's knife thing in June? Is it June? I'm going. I think he even mentioned that I was going. But I may do some slips, kind of like I did for Ellaville last year. And I'm going to do some Ellaville slips this year, but they're going to be they'll be a little more intricate than they were last year. Day before your birthday, heard that. July 20th. Well, you ought to come down, man. That's a little bit of a haul. It's 3 hours for me. I think I'll try to link up with Alabama Knife and Tool and travel together, because that's like 6 hours for him. I think is what me and him had talked about. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to Dwayne about. Might do some slips to maybe have for people to purchase. If anything, just to recoup a little bit of the money for the leather. Nothing crazy. I don't know. But Ellaville, I will definitely have Ellaville slips again. And as I start working on them, I'll advertise like, hey, these will be at Ellaville, blah, blah, blah. May talk to Kevin, let him know that, hey, I'm planning on doing some slips. If he's doing, I don't know if he's going to do another knife or not, another event knife. If he is, maybe see what it is or what pattern. And I can make something to kind of fit. I guess, I don't know. So we shall see. Lots of moving parts on that one. And also, if I've got the time, stuff keeps coming in like it is, I probably won't. So I think I only made like 6 of those Ellaville slips last year. 6 or 7. I didn't make that many because I didn't know. I had all intentions of selling them. I just gave them away. Dwayne got one. Patrick got one. Randy Georgia Adventure got one. Who else got one? AW Customs got one. Stephen Jeffries got one. Terry got one. Did Terry get one? I don't know if Terry got one. I can't remember. I've slept since then. Oh, I know you were, Patrick. I know you were, brother. And that means a lot. So, or maybe I can make a little extra to maybe get a knife or something at the show. I'll try to have some trade, but man, my trades are super thin right now. I ain't got a whole lot of trading stock right now. Let's see here. And who knows, I may be too busy to fool with any of that too. It's a lot different. I'm a lot bigger than I was last year at Ellaville, and I may not have time to walk around. You never know. Yeah, Kevin, there is. You can basically sand them like 1,000 grit. I think 1,000 grit is probably what I would use. Are you talking about like the bolsters or the blades? What buck has a card? I don't know. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, Scotch Brite too. I didn't even think about that. That is one thing I haven't done is give a knife a brushed finish or anything like that. I've done watches, you know, because a lot of watches have a brushed finish and polished finish, kind of like a two-tone. I've done that. Those have always been like the Scotch Brite pads, but they've been pads, not necessarily like something you put on a Dremel or something like that. Where'd that good, clean? Woo! Lord Jesus. All right. See what that looks like. That's looking good. Not bad, not bad for a first pass, anyways. Still got to hit it with the mothers, but hit these blades. Yeah, I need to get some of those belts, but I don't think they make them for the 1x30s like I've got. Or not, I'm sorry, not 1x30, 1x20, just like yours. I'm not thinking. I know that Combat Abrasive makes them, but Combat Abrasive is expensive. Oh, I gotta do this. Copperhead. Shit, I'm tired. Problems of doing nothing all day. Thought about having me a drinky poo tonight, but I don't know. I have a drinky poo tonight, I'm gonna be out. Drinky poo. What was the guy's name on Trailer Park Boys? The bald-headed guy, Mr. Leahy. He was always saying drinky poo. Mr. Leahy. Mr. Leahy and Randy. God dang, boy. That was a show. That one's gonna have to have some sanding if I want to get all those out, but she's a good user. She ain't bad, just some, I don't want to get that in depth into it. Just some scratches. I think the pen blade was good. Yeah, I ain't worried about that pen blade. All right. 2 cups of coffee. Heard that. Ooh, scoochame. Oh, dadgum, Jim. I didn't even think about that. Being able to clean them out. Shoot, yeah, man. Ain't no sense in throwing them away if you can clean them up. Hell, that's what I'd do. It's just like using those erasers on the belts. I mean, you can get a little more life out of your belts. I mean, god dang. Even the cheap ones aren't cheap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the 1x30 ain't nothing, but I'm still using that same assorted pack that I got when I first got it. See you, Jason. Have a good one, brother. Well, this thumb still ain't happy. Now it wants to pop all the time. Patrick, have a good night, brother. We ain't going to be too much longer. I'm just going to polish these blades up. Probably call it a night myself. I really don't need it with the mothers anyways. No, I don't want it to be too good. I don't want to carry it. Yeah, I think we'll just leave that. Said she's a user or a carrier. Lord, like I'll hard use anything. Chris, this is a green. It's a green carbon fiber. And it's got the Warncliffe. It's a stainless. I'd really like to find somebody that had an amber bone copper lock or full size copper lock or copperhead to do some trading with, and I'd let this one go. I've got a mini copper lock and amber bone, but I do not have a large copper lock and amber bone or copperhead. So, what's up, Nate Dog? But I mean, if it's something you're interested in, I like trading. I like trading a lot. But that's what I'm really like hunting for right now is a few more pieces of amber bone, and I'm down to like the oddball stuff too. Case just put out a seahorse whittler in amber bone. That unit's $100, and that's not something I would carry a lot. Like there's a few pieces of amber bone that I'm just not going to carry a lot, and that would probably be one of them. Oh, it's my baby. Well, one of my babies. That's the second baby. Hi, baby girl. How are you? Oh, Tori. I ain't seen you in one of my lives in a while. You at home? Oh, wait, no, you're with your sister. That's right. Chris, is that something you're interested in, brother? You were just curious what it was. I ain't in love with it. Oh, you're at home? I thought you went with your sister. Are you not going? Oh, I mean, I'd be open to some other stuff. I mean, I thought you were going with your sister tonight, so y'all could go to that barrel racing thing tomorrow. Or was I mistaken? Maybe I was mistaken. Dads don't listen sometimes. Ow, god dang. Well, ever since this thumb got cut, it pops at that knuckle right there where I cut it. And it hurts. Busy and I have nowhere to sleep if I stayed over, so she's gonna... Oh, okay. Well, at least you still get to go. That'll still be a fun time. I like watching barrel racing. Oh, did you go to Starbucks tonight? Or today? Oh, let me see what the... Channels look good. $19. Oh, you bought her Starbucks. Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, that's got them two cleaned up enough. That one's going in my trade box with Mr. Kerry Buchanan. So... So there that one is. She's ready to go. She looks brand new. Got that proper shield in it. Got her all polished up, ready to go. And then got my green copper head. Copper head, not copper lock, copper head. I don't either, Chris. Oh, Papa John. Ooh, Papa John's. Well, I love some Papa John's. So, and then got the... maybe I will polish that main blade. That's a little hazy. Chris. I'm not a coffee drinker, but even Alicia says that she likes the Dunkin' better. Oh, the hot chocolate is gross, Kevin. Absolutely despicable. Not even hot chocolate. I mean, it's because it's made with dark chocolate. I get it, but it's still gross. All right, that's good to go. Got her proper in there now. And then I also carried in the Make Cutlery Great Again slip an amber bone rust lock. She's an SS model, super sport. Carried that today. Oh yeah, Chris. I agree with that one too. They put so much crap in it, it's not really coffee anymore. All right. Let's see here. Where is John Slip? Burnish, how long we been on? 76. Oh yeah, you know it's a good looking rust lock. You know where it come from, big dog. Kids these days. Ah. Get them, Tori. Yeah, I was kind of jealous on that one, Dennis. That was a good snag right there, brother. Good snag. And a good price too. All right, baby. Have a good night. All right, Nate. Have a good night, brother. See you at Starbucks. Straight out of the underground. Y'all are cracking me up. All right, I think that's good for the burnishings. There's our, y'all can see it. It's not perfect, but the thing with burnishing is, unless you're painting your edges, once it's gone in your pocket, it's gonna get goofed up. So the burnishing doesn't last. I'm not trying to shortchange myself or anything, but I wish I had. Let me see what other kind of color threads I got. I got a little bit of orange, maybe some blue. The only thing is with that orange, it kind of goes away. Shit, we'll try it. Oh, deer antler burnisher. Yeah, I've done it. It works. It's all a process. What's up, Trevor? Ha, Trevor, I appreciate that. I just went back and looked at comments. Looks like a nerd. I got you, nerd, buddy. Old punk ass Kevin. Rando, I am making pocket slip for like a pocket knife. You put your knife in it, put it in your pocket, kind of protect your knife. That's what I'm working on tonight. Nothing crazy. I just turn it on. We talk, we chat. Yeah, man. I think I've seen you in here before, or maybe somebody with the name that's kind of close. Tell you one thing, my eyes are tired. I think I'm gonna do the same double whip stitch like I did on Stephen Jeffrey's slip, where it's exposed on the outside. Oh man, what happened? Why did it do that? did it get? Oh, how in the hell that happened? Fuck. I don't know why it's done that, but we'll just go with it. Yeah, it's like that all the way down. I'll be damned. At least it's straight. Weird. I've never had one do that. See, Chris? Weird. I wish I had some green. It wasn't that ribbony stuff. Could always do this rainbow stuff, but I don't want it to. Now I'll do the orange. We'll at least get started. That ain't it. Usually them little ones I think are what I want. Gotta have cows so you can have leather slips. I heard that. Except for the leather, the last couple of things of leather I bought's all been from Italy, so and I don't have it to buy daggum Herman oak. Yeah, I mean, there's not very many tanneries left in the United States is the problem. And shit, everybody will tell you that. I'm just not. Let's see here. We'll end it. I mean, that's like anything right now. There's not a whole lot of domestic manufacturing. But I mean, it's out there. But like the Herman Oak stuff, which is out of St. Louis, is on average probably twice the price as like what you would get from Tandy. And I think all the Tandy stuff comes from Italy. Oh, I was going to do that double whip. Double whip, double whip. I don't know. That's a good question. I know that all of Herman Oak stuff is all domestic leather, domestic hides from the United States, and then it's tanned right there in St. Louis. And Herman Oak's been doing leather for shit, I think a couple of 100 years. Dadgum. That's a whole bunch of leather. I think you were telling me about that, Kevin. Two or three. Oh. Got warm. Three and a half slips out of a semi truck full of leather. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know, the way I mess up sometimes, it'd probably take that much to get 3 slips done. Whole hides or half hides are really the way to do it if you can afford the upfront cost, because it's cheaper per square inch versus the smaller pieces like shoulders and double shoulders if you're just buying veg tan. But if you're getting like all that specialty pre-dyed stuff, then it doesn't make any sense to buy, a half a hide that's $200. It's one color when you can do a veg tan and then dye whatever you want. Get out of there. These little chunks. What the hell's going on with that? It's weird. Kevin lives in that part of Alabama where you have to pipe the sunlight in. I think they still deliver his mail with horse-drawn carriage down there. That right, Kevin? Trevor, are you in Alabama? Oh, you were today? Almost done. You rent a cabin, Jim? Last stitch. All right. There's Mr. John slip. All done. Got that double whip stitch on it. I hope he likes it. John, if you're still watching, hope you like it, brother. Oh, I'm whooped. Damn, it's 8 o'clock. Is it 8? Yeah. Thank you, Kevin. I think I'll do one more coat of seal on it, and then let it sit for a couple of days and get it shipped off by the end of the week, probably. Oh. I think Chris's is just going to be what it's going to be at this point. It's got a funky look to it. It'll be all right. Well, fellas, I'm glad y'all hung out with me. Kind of a long one tonight, but we got a slip done, and we can move on to our next project. So, like always, guys, I appreciate you. Y'all be good, be safe. Till next time, live's over. Bye. Peace.